Alrighty, those shots you just witnessed were from this pistol here on the table, and it is a Ruger LCP 2. It's the most modern version of the LCP, and in my opinion, the best version. You had the normal LCP, and then you had the second gen LCP. They made the LCP custom after that, which was better, and now we have this one, which I believe is the best out of all of them. What do you get? I'm not going to pull the lock and the paperwork out to show that what comes in the box. You already know that. I just want to show you. It comes with the pistol, and you can tell it's new and improved. It comes with one magazine. Now it does come with a flat four plate and one that extends. Now this magazine here is one I bought extra, but it does come with both 4 plates, so whichever one you like best. I really like using the flat one for carry, just because it does make it just that much smaller, and that's what you're really wanting with this gun. Also get a pocket holster here. Nothing, just too special, but it does hold the gun, and I've used it a little bit. Works pretty good. Alright, we got that out of the way. Now, it is new, and I think this is one of the best 380 handguns for concealed carry, pocket carry. There's a lot of them out there, a lot of 380 pistols, but I think that this one is the best. Maybe not the custom or the normal LCP, but this one, I think I would give the edge to all the other ones and put it out there. Made by a good company, Ruger. It's been around a long time, very reliable. For those of you that haven't ever carried a small handgun like this, just to show you how small it is, I have a subcompact Glock out here today, and we'll just the Glock 26 is subcompact, and this Ruger is that much smaller than the baby Glock. It's very thin and small, so that's how it looks in size comparison. What is different about it than the other LCPs? We'll go ahead and get into that. For one, the looks. It does look different. It has more lines, has a better grip on the slide to grab hold of, has different look on the grip here. Trigger's different. You can tell all the difference. The sights are a little different. I'll go through a little bit of that with you. The grip is a lot different. It's wider here, and it's also a little bit wider here, so it really fits your hand better, fills your hand up a little bit more, so when you're shooting it, it gives you a little bit more of something to hold on to. And also, you do have this sandpaper texturing all the way around it here, on the back, sides, everywhere. Really, feels good to the hand, gives you a little bit of extra grip. Sights here, excuse me, the sights are different than both of the other LCPs. As the first LCP, they were very low profile. The LCP custom were very high sights, and neither are very easy to use. This one definitely has the best sights out of both, just right. Now I will put some paint on that front dot just to help it stand out better. Another thing that's different about it, the other LCPs, when you got done shooting, or on your last round, after the last round was fired, it would close up like this. Okay, so last round or not, it would look like this. Now, on the last round, say you shoot the last round, it locks back here. So it's very easy to, first of all, you know that you're out of ammo because you can clearly see that you're out, and it locks open. Second of all, easy just to throw your magazine back in, and you can either slingshot it forward if it had rounds in it, or you can drop it right here with the button, and it will close it. That's what it looks like with the extended little grip there. Some of you might like that. I like the flat 4 plate just because it makes the package smaller, and that's what you're really going for with a gun like this. Alright, now on to my favorite new thing about this gun, and that's going to be the trigger. Let's make sure we're unloaded. Take the your magazine out. We are unloaded, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this trigger here. It's got a little safety there, so it can't be pulled back without pushing that in first. It's similar to a Glock trigger, and it's pushing right at 5 pounds of force to get this trigger to go. So it comes here, and then it breaks. It's a very, very crisp trigger, and it feels good. Okay, so here we go. Boom. Very good. Not so much the whole double action that the other LCPs were. This trigger just comes back with no force, and then boom, trigger goes off. Okay, so now I'll show you the reset real quick. Boom. Reset. Right there. And that's right where it comes when you let it all the way out, and then boom again. Okay. So you know, that's pretty nice. I like the trigger a whole lot. I can shoot it very well because that trigger is so good on this small gun. Even though it's small, you can still shoot it very good. Another thing I really like about it, and this goes for most of the LCPs, they're very reliable. I've shot some Federal, Remington, some Perfecta. I've also even shot some Tula steel case ammo out of it. It runs it all, you know, just great. Haven't had any malfunctions with it. It runs it all. Matter of fact, I got a couple of videos here of me shooting some of this ammo, and I'll throw them in right now, and I'll come back and finish after you check this out. As you can see, it cycled that ammo fine. Didn't get a whole lot of video of me shooting different ammo out on the range, but there's a couple of different kinds. I've shot several magazines of all the ammo I mentioned though, and it runs it all just fine. You'll find that these guns are pretty reliable. That's a very big plus when you're carrying it concealed. Actually, I carry this gun as my backup when I'm on duty, and you know, I trust it to do that, so you know, it must be fairly reliable. I've shot several hundreds of rounds through it though, just to, you know, test that theory. What I like about the gun better than the other LCPs, that trigger is definitely one. I like the slide lock. The sights are better, the grip's better, and I think it looks better. And I know that's not that big of a deal, but I mean, look at that thing. It looks good. It looks very good, and it works every time. And with those new upgrades for it, you know, it just functions perfect. It's a very, very good gun. If I had to say anything I don't like about it, this is one con I have. When I'm holding it, okay, this little corner here, after shooting a few magazines, it'll start to dig into my web of my hand there, and you know, that can get aggravating. But I think if I take a little bit of sandpaper and just sand that down just a little bit right there, so it's just a little bit sharp on the edge, I think that'll remedy that problem. But that's about the only con I have for this gun, because it, you know, it works so good. It's so small. I'm not going to give you all the specs on it, but you know, you can go look those up. But it, you know, it's a small gun, and the only big difference is it's a little bit thicker, which you know, you get that extra purchase on the grip, and also it's about an ounce heavier. So you know, you add an ounce, you know, not a big deal when you're talking about a 10 or 11 ounce gun, and that's the weight on. I believe it's between 10 and 11 ounces. So you're getting a real good package. A light gun though to carry, and it can still shoot like some of the bigger guns. that's really the only con I had. I was trying to think of anything else I didn't like about it to tell you. Another thing I do like about it is compared to the normal LCP and the LCP Custom is when you're racking this slide, it's smooth all the way back. If you'll take a normal LCP or LCP Custom, you pull it back and it gets pretty difficult to pull right there, and then it comes back. This one you can take with 2 fingers and very easy. Very easy, especially if you're talking about getting it for maybe someone with weaker hands. This one pulls back easier. That's another plus. You ain't got to worry about that. Trying to think of anything else that I want to throw out for you. I'll go ahead and show you how to break it down real quick, just in case you get one, you want to clean it. You're going to need a knife or a screwdriver. You want to make sure that the gun is unloaded, which this one is. Magazine's out, chamber's empty, and you don't have to pull the trigger. You just want to take your knife or screwdriver and put it underneath this pin here, and what you're going to do is just pop it up. And once you have it popped, as you can see, it's popped just a little bit right there. You're just going to pull the slide back a little bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch, and pull that pin out, and the slide will come right off. And then you can take your spring, your barrel out, you can clean it. There's your frame and all that. Put it back together. You just line up those rails with the slide. Push it in. Get your pin here. You're going to pull your slide back about 1/8 of an inch again. Get a push in, and the gun's ready to fire again. Okay. Trying to give a very detailed review on it in case there's anything that you're wondering. If there is anything I left out, you can just comment below, and I'll answer that for you. No big deal. Very good gun. I think if you're looking for a 380, especially one to carry, this is the one to get. I think this is the best 380 on the market. I've shot a lot of them. I've owned a lot of them, and this is the one I carry every day. So that's my opinions. I appreciate you watching my video. If you want to see some more, you can subscribe to the channel. I try to get videos out every now and then. I've been struggling with that lately. Been a lot of work going on. Haven't had the time, but I will be putting other stuff out. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.